Let's frame reality like this. There's a bunch of tool users and tools. And these tools have a certain affinity toward being used. So there can be certain sentimentality that isn't met in things. And then things, despite being rustic, aren't actively rustic enough. There's a certain Zen stupidity. It's kind of like heroin, but better to doing nothing for years. And each hour after the other is exponentially longer. And in this, there's a lot of looking back on things, reminiscing, despite the fact that time hasn't really passed that much for me. This is for me in particular. I'm not saying this as a quality that really defines me, or as a quality that I want to define myself out of like an egoism, especially at this time and age. And with that feeling of time passing so much and reminiscing about events, there's also bittersweet quality to it, which is the source of a lot of shame. Not shame that was back in the moment, but shame that now serves as its own utility, not not intrinsically for yourself or extrinsically for the world, but intrinsically for the world and extrinsically for yourself. And it's about whether or not you took the due action, the action taking rather than the action organizing of what is right to do. That's about being negatively what you haven't done, a good person, versus positively what you have done, being a good person. Like this, what I'm doing right now is not really doing stuff. What I'm doing right now is giving you a interesting camera angle, saying, where is he looking at? Um, but it's self-indulgent now that I've pointed it out. Not that I don't like that. This is a very disturbing video format, isn't it? Now, that shame, since it comes from the inside, preeminently, rather than the outside, not even in experience, it's in metacognition and deliberation and reminiscing. There is a certain push you expect from that, because shame shouldn't work for the sake of itself. So, the most interesting thing I see about reality is that the push comes from the closest, not necessarily from ourselves, but from all the people who have that same sort of internally developed shame about not doing shit so much. It's just fucking fascinating.